Okay, welcome to another video. I am the Starman. Now, I've not put out a video for a long time. It must be maybe about 6 weeks or something like that. So I thought I'd better put one out because I think you might be a bit worried about me. Anyway, the weather lately has just been absolutely terrible. It's the middle of summer. You wouldn't really think that looking out the window anyway. And also in the middle of summer as well, if you live at a mid-latitude where I live, 53 degrees, you don't really get any true darkness in the sky at night at this time of year because the sun doesn't set low enough below the horizon for the sky to get completely dark, and what you are left with is a twilight in the northern sky which starts in the northwest and moves towards the northeast as the night goes on. But there is another aspect of that which is very, very interesting. If you're lucky enough and it's clear, you might be able to see what is known as Noctilucent Clouds. Now these I only found out about a few years ago, and not a whole lot is known about them really. You're just seeing some pictures now. These are some pictures that I've taken in recent years of Noctilucent Clouds or night shining clouds. And these are actually ice crystals high up in the atmosphere, very, very high up in the atmosphere, in the mesosphere, which is almost outer space, so it's very, very high up. And they're actually ice crystals formations, and these are lit up by the sun when it's at a certain angle below the horizon, and your latitude is, say, between about 50 degrees and 70 degrees, they say. So these clouds, you might just be lucky enough to spot these this time of year, June and July, even in May as well, but we're now into the middle of June, so we've got probably about, I would say, about a month before we start to get the darkness back, and these clouds will probably disappear again. So what you need to do is you need to look out, if it's clear at night, towards the northwest where the sun sets about 90 minutes to 2 hours after sunset, and have a look and see if you can see any kind of glowing in the sky, because these clouds can be quite difficult to spot at times. You can sometimes think, oh, you're looking at the sky and you're thinking, oh, it's just the colour of the sky, because the sky is very blue all night. If you're at my kind of latitude, it tends to have that twilight blue to it. But the Noctilucent Clouds, once you've seen them a few times, you do know what they are, and there's a definite structure to them. And as you can see in some of these photographs here now, they're very, very obvious. They stick out quite a lot from normal clouds. What you'll normally find is that normal clouds that are much lower down are black or dark against the sky, whereas Noctilucent Clouds, they have this eerie kind of glow to them, and they also have these amazing patterns which can sometimes look like a bit like a fishbone, a herringbone type pattern, but they come in all kinds of patterns. Sometimes they look like waves, and you can even do time lapses of them. If you want to try and capture them, you want to set your camera to, say, something like 800 or 1600 ISO, and just take an exposure of, say, something like 10-15 seconds, f4, something like that, and you should be able to capture them. And another thing as well, you don't need to be somewhere really, really dark to capture them. As you can see in some of the photographs, I've taken some of these photographs in the middle of town where all the lights are shining, and it doesn't affect being able to see these Noctilucent Clouds. So that's something to look out for, at least until we get our dark skies back, or at least until the weather clears up. At the moment it's looking pretty awful, so hopefully we'll be able to get out soon and do some more astrophotography. Anyway, that's it for this video on Noctilucent Clouds. Hope you can spot them. You've probably never heard of them before, but they're really amazing if you manage to get to see them. I would really recommend going out and having a look and seeing if you could see them. Now then, for the next video, a little bit different, I have been very kindly sent a Benro Max 3 carbon fibre tripod to review, and that's going to be, I'm going to do an unbox on that on my next video, and I'm going to be showing how that works. Really looking forward to that. So look out for that on my next video, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.